Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Phil from Western Supermotor Vlog. Don't worry, you haven't clicked on the wrong link. I'm just here to introduce the awesome channel, Motoramblings. Stay safe, guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Motoramblings. Today I am on Copper, my 2012 Suzuki Vstrom DL650. Love this bike. Got my Hero 3 running in my face. Got my Hero 7 running, looking ahead. And I have my Vivitar action cam down here on the right. Boy, look at that thing shake. So, footage on that might not be any good. Especially at 60 miles an hour on big straightaway here. Absolutely gorgeous day. As I record this, we are in December. It's cold, 49. Let me rephrase that. It's chilly, 49. And I kind of needed to talk to you. I have tried this on several occasions, and I just can't seem to get it right. I just can't seem to get the video to express what I'm feeling and to let everybody know what I'm trying to convey. This is going to be a keeping it real for sure. This is going to be way personal. So if you're not into hearing about my personal battles, moments, life, go ahead and shut it off now. But if you do me a favor and slide the bar all the way through, that'd be cool. If you do want to hear some of the personal stuff, I'm thankful and I welcome it. And before we even start, I'm not looking for any sort of sympathy or anything. I just feel that men's health specifically and depression are something that we as guys just don't like to talk about, whether it's with each other, whether it's with our families. Heck, we don't even like to go to the professionals and talk to them. I think we're just hardwired to not want to do that kind of thing. I've told you about way back when having a depression based on life events that were just bad timing, and all the life events at that moment were rough. That's a depression that I had with a major cause. That was an overall sadness, an overall, why am I even bothering? It hurts. Everything hurts. I couldn't see a light at the end of the tunnel kind of depression. And that's the kind of depression that, can lead to suicide and all that kind of thing. I've talked about all that. I'm just going to let it go there. But there are varieties of depression. Every single person, I think, has their own version of depression if they have depression. Well, lately for me, I've had depression. Now, of course, it was undiagnosed at first because, well, one, I had no idea what it was, and two, I wasn't seeking any, professional help or medical opinions or anything. I was just trying to deal with it. My depression, my depression comes in the variety of I just have no motivation. I just don't want to do anything. I was finding myself getting up in the morning, eating breakfast, and then going right back and laying down and falling asleep. I wasn't just laying down and closing my eyes and laying there. I was out for 2 or 3, 4 more hours. And then get up, and just the thought of doing normal everyday activities seemed to just exhaust me. I couldn't force myself, on most times, I couldn't force myself to do something that needed to be done. I just didn't have the energy. And even just thinking about how much energy I would exert doing the simplest little things just made me tired, just made my whole being exhausted, mentally and physically. And I was finding myself doing this a lot. I'd get up, I'd go back to bed, I'd think about doing something, I'd go back to bed, I'd go to sleep for the night, and I'd sleep through the night, get up, have to go to work, and force myself to go to work because, well, I need the money. But it didn't always work. There were quite a few occasions, even as recently as yesterday, where the thought of what I was going to have to do at work that day, it just knocked me down. It just exhausted me. I just mentally could not bring myself to do it. And so like yesterday, I woke up, okay, gotta go to work. I've got to force myself to get moving and go to work. And that works the vast majority of the time. Yesterday it didn't. I could not get myself to go to work. Now, I had a headache as well. And I probably could have taken some medicine and said, okay, medicine, that'll get rid of the headache. I can go to work. I can do my job. But it was a good excuse to say, nope, my head hurts. I'm just not going to work today. And then there's the whole catch-22 of that, because then I feel guilty because other people have to pick up my slack. Well, that's a lot of slack on a busy day. And I am positive it was a busy day yesterday. And somebody else had to pick up my slack. So now I feel guilty about that, which just makes me feel even worse about myself. And it all just kind of adds up. You know, I sleep with a weighted blanket. I just love having that weight on me when I'm sleeping. Keeps me from moving around a whole lot, keeps the cold air out from under the covers. I just really enjoy that. Well, the depression I'm going through feels like an extremely heavy weighted blanket that's just weighing me down all the time. I don't feel like I can do what I normally do. I feel like I'm slugging through molasses or something. I feel like I'm in a giant swimming pool just filled with some sort of thick liquid, and every step takes effort. Every breath takes effort. And that effort it's just beating me down. And I actually went to a doctor. When I went to the doctor, I thought I was just feeling lazy. I thought, okay, I must have some sort of virus or something that is sapping all my energy. They'll run some blood tests, they'll figure it out, they'll kill the virus, and I will go back to normal. And they did. They ran all kinds of blood tests. They even checked my testosterone and all that. And I'm fine. My doctor even said, you are an extremely healthy 54-year-old man. And I thought, well, that's great, but what the heck is going on? And she said, it sounds 100% like depression. Now, do I enjoy that diagnosis? God, no. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be someone suffering from depression. But you know what? I didn't want to be somebody who had ulcerative colitis and had to have my colon removed. But it happens. No fault of my own, and nothing I could do about it on my own. You know, when my colon decided it just didn't want to work anymore, oh yeah, I could have tried all the holistic medicines. I could have tried, dieting and stuff like that. It wasn't going to work. It didn't work. The colon had to be removed. Well, I've tried the different things to do something about my depression. It's not working. It's, the doctor even put me on some medication. And it seems like it's helping some, but it's not helping completely. And riding the motorcycle helps, but only while I'm riding the motorcycle. And sometimes I even feel like maybe I'm doing myself a disservice because I enjoy riding the motorcycle so much. I'm getting out there, I'm riding around. I rode all around today on the Vstrom, hit some gravel roads, put the drone up, did some YouTube stuff, and it was fun. I've had a ball, and I'm still having a ball as I'm heading back toward the house. But when I'm done, it's like, I'm done riding. That was fun. But that high from the riding isn't lasting the way it used to. I don't go home and I'm not all excited and happy and talking. Look, guess where I went? Guess what I saw? It's not there anymore. That doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Oh, my gosh, this is just... If I didn't have this, I don't know where I'd be as far as this depression goes. So anyway, the doctor prescribed me some pills, and I'm taking the pills. And, I do think they're helping a little bit. But then I have days where, nope, it doesn't feel like they're helping one little bit. Now, I haven't been to a counselor. I haven't been to a therapist or whatever they're called now. And I'm sure I will. I am positive that I am going to end up doing that because whatever this disease is, it needs to be eradicated from me. It's similar to a virus. If you have a virus, well, you got to get rid of it somehow or another. Most of the time, it's antibiotics will do you. Well, this disease is more in depth than that. Medicine can help some, but in order to fully eradicate this disease, you need to put more effort into it than just taking a pill once or twice a day. And I'm at the point where I'm going to have to put that effort in because it's affecting my home life, it's affecting my work life, it's kind of spirals into a gigantic catch-22 that this disease kind of swallows it all up. Now, going back to the physical colonoscopies, all the stuff I had to do with my colon, and then eventually having it taken out, wearing a bag on the outside. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely horrible. I hated everything about it. But I was being treated for it. Medication, surgeries, follow-up surgeries, follow-up treatments. It was a work in progress. It wasn't, hey, you've got this disease of your colon, take some pills, it'll be better. Although they did try that. It didn't work. So this big, long ramble was mainly to say that we as men, mostly, but as humans, we tend to look at depression as a physical or an emotional fault, a weakness of a person. We tend to look at, somebody tells you they're suffering from depression, your first reaction is, what the hell have you got to be depressed about? As if it's something that they can control. Now, if I told you that I had ulcerative colitis and my colon is literally falling apart in my body, and that if I don't take it out, I'm going to die. You don't say, oh, wow, you should be able to fix that yourself. Just, eat right. Just, don't talk about it so much and you'll be fine. Well, that's not how it works. You know, you get these diseases, they've got to be treated and they've got to be taken care of. You know, you get Lyme disease. You've got to get it treated, or that Lyme disease will be something that will affect you for the rest of your life in a negative way. You know, there's all kinds of physical things that, you know, if I break my arm, you don't say, oh, just work it out, you'll be fine. And so we need to start thinking of men's mental health in that same way. Don't tell somebody that has depression or mental health issues, PTSD, any of this stuff. Don't look at them and say, oh, go exercise or go ride your motorcycle or, you know, just, you know, go relax, go take a nap, and that they'll be better. That's not how it works. A mental health disease is still a disease that needs treatment. And just like other things, treatments take a while. You know, you're not going to eradicate Lyme disease by taking one pill. You're not going to eradicate a broken arm because you put a cast on it. No, it's got to take time to heal. Holy crap, this is long. Well, again, I'm having trouble expressing this. It's just a whole lot of rambling to try to say, please, if someone you know tells you that they have depression, or someone you know tells you they have a mental health problem like PTSD or something like that, don't instantly try to fix them. Don't instantly assume that, oh, you'll be better in a week. Just be there for the person. Let them know that they can talk to you. Let them know that you care. Depression, again, comes in so many different forms, but the common denominator is to know that people care, that you have a support system in place. Let these folks know that you understand. Let them know that it's okay. Let them know that you understand that they're going through a difficult battle just to get up in the morning, just to do anything. Help motivate them a little bit. You know, for me, I don't like getting help. So if my depression is keeping me from doing something around the house, and my neighbor knows that, and my neighbor comes over and says, hey, you know, let me help you with that. Well, first off, I don't want the help because I want to feel like I can do it. But if somebody's there willing to help me, well, you know what? I'm not going to stop and say, no, just leave it. I'll get to it someday. I'll get out there and I'll do it with that person helping me. And that sense of accomplishment will help motivate me to maybe do something else. And I truly believe that if we can all react differently to depression, then we all can talk about it more easily, and we all can get through it with the help of each other. Now, again, I want to finish this with, I'm not looking for the sympathy. I'm not looking for somebody to say, hey, I'm going to be at your doorstep tomorrow. I'm just putting it out there, what I'm going through, so that if there's somebody else out there going through this as well, that you know you're not alone, and that there is a reason for it, and that it is treatable. You just need to seek the treatment. Thank you for bearing with me on this unbelievably long but serious subject. I hope if you're suffering from depression that maybe this video helps you just a tiny bit. If you know somebody that you think might be suffering from depression, please talk to them. Let them know that, it's treatable. Let them know to go get help. I'm going to put the suicide prevention hotline number in the description just because it is related to depression. Although, please don't misunderstand. My depression is nothing like that. I do not have any thoughts like that whatsoever. I do not have suicidal thoughts. I do not have the woe is me. What I have is laziness. And hopefully I'm going to get through some of that. So anyway, again, very difficult subject to talk about, very difficult to share, and extremely difficult to publish something that's going to be 20 some odd minutes long, because that's just not me. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. This alone is very cathartic, letting this out. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And if you can share this with someone who might need it, please do. If you think that I'm just an idiot and I need to get over myself, put it in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down, any of that stuff. So, anyway, I am home. So I will yak at you all later. I hope everyone can stay safe, stay well, but most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motor Ramblings out.